Good game, tough battle, very good team in Charlotte. They looks like a regional team who's going to contend to win their conference. Just passing the eyeball test, watching them on film, we knew they were very athletic, and we're going to mix and match and challenge us with a lot of different looks out of the bullpen. Knew they had some hitters that could do damage, especially the Knight guy in the 2-hole, and we knew we were in for a fight coming into it, and they were every bit of that. And credit to our guys, played from a deficit, came back, took the lead, lost the lead, had to come back from another deficit, but just really proud of the fight in our guys tonight, the execution late, the clutch hitting and being opportunistic when we needed to, and then getting different pitchers to come in and mix and match on our own and put zeros up when we needed to, and especially put zeros up after we scored. We had shutdown innings, all 3 innings that we scored, we put zeros on the board the next inning. That was a big deal, but had some really good individual performances tonight. Both these guys have been very consistent through these first 4 games, and we needed them tonight as well, and just a great team win.
Any questions for players?
Ben, when you guys get down like that, and you just had a long weekend, how do you keep yourself focused, not to, especially there when they jump back up on top there in the late innings, to stay focused and not lose the fight?
Yeah, great question. Honestly, all the preparation in the fall, all the preparation preseason, just prepared us for this. Yeah, it was a long weekend, but it's just the first, and we're going to keep getting better all season long and staying focused. So, good start.
Blake, what's the confidence level right now? It seems like top to bottom in the order, you guys have confidence. Everybody that's coming to the plate, how's that contagious kind of feeding across the team?
Yeah, there's lots of confidence throughout our team because it just all goes back to the preparation. We know how good we are, and we know how we play, and that's Clemson baseball. And you've seen it the last 4 games, and we're going to keep it rolling.
Ben, you guys are running like like crazy. How do you like the new offensive style?
Yeah, love it. Like Blake said, that's Clemson baseball. That's how we're going to do it all season long. So I'm excited to keep things rolling.
Hey, can you describe that play there, deep in the hole there, where you snagged it?
Yeah, all credit to Clayton. Came in, did his job, pounded the strike zone, and got a couple ground balls. And yeah, huge shutdown inning by him. So it was a good job.
Any other questions for the players? All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Go ahead with questions for Coach.
Coach, again, talk about what I asked him about the ability to stay in the game and not lose that competitive edge when you're tired and it's been a long weekend and you really have to have much time off to keep that drive. That showed something tonight, coming back twice.
Yeah, we just firmly believe we're never out of the fight. And they mentioned preparation a few times, and when you can derive your confidence from your preparation and just trust your training and know that the hay's in the barn and you've prepared, and you can just go trust that. And you're not always going to have your A game, but you have your preparation leading up to that point. So we had a great fall. We had a great preseason. We continue to put the focal point on growth every single week, every single day. So we still have a lot of room for improvement in areas, but I love where their mindset is, because they want to keep getting better, but they know when it comes time to compete mode that not only do they have their preparation, but they've got the guy to their left, the guy to their right, and 40 dudes around them that have their back, all pulling the rope in the same direction. So it's a good feeling. These guys are very hungry, and you can see it, and they got a lot of fight in them, and that's a very good sign.
You came in and put a new system in, changed some things up. How pleased are you with the results you're seeing? Obviously, you're probably not sure until the season gets going and you see the guys out on the field. What do you like 4 games in?
Yeah, so far so good from an offensive standpoint. We just kind of preach being a run-scoring offense. It's not about individual swings. It's about scoring runs. And when you get on the bases, you have a job to do until you cross home plate. So everybody is connected, from the guys on base to the guy up to bat to the guy in the hole that's going to go pick up the hitter that's scoring from second and let him know whether to slide, stand, or get in a rundown. It's just this unit that's very cohesive, and there's a lot of synergy working together. Defensively, been very pleased with just how fundamentally sound we've been, and I know we had a errant throw on a double play turn and a fluke drop fly ball tonight, but overall I think our coaching staff and anyone who's watched us play would say that's a good defensive team. They take care of the baseball. They've got the proclivity for the web gem. You got guys like Ben Blackwell that are making highlight reel plays like he did up the middle, and then you just got guys that take care of the baseball when they get it, and there's a lot of ball security in the infield as well. So we had some nice catches in the outfield today. Had a couple of diving catches, one by Willie Taylor, one by Cam Canarella, but that's been good. And then our pitching is the area that I think is one of our biggest strengths, and we just haven't seen maybe our best stuff. I think as our guys build up their pitch counts and their tolerance, we'll see an even better version. But everybody who's made an appearance so far has made their first appearance of the year, so there's some of that that early season jitters that they're just getting out. But I really like our pitching staff. I really like our pitching depth, and I really like the point of emphasis on attacking the strike zone. And for the most part, our pitching staff has done that.
You had to be very pleased to see the top of your lineup driving those runs there in the bottom of the seventh to get the lead that kind of put this game away.
Yeah, it was good for Cooper and Caden especially, just because they hadn't had much to show for their night up to that point. And Cooper turned on the pitch, hit it off the wall, and then Caden got a slider and did a good job. He had struggled up until that point, and just credit to him for. Sometimes that fourth at-bat can be a tough one, especially if you've had a tough night with 3 strikeouts, and he didn't let his previous at-bats affect his next at-bat. And that's a sign of maturity and growth, and it's great to see him come up in a big spot there and deliver, knock in that RBI, and then turn it into a hustle play and turn it into a hustle double. It's the second time he's done that now in a couple of games, and people maybe look at his size and don't realize how fast he is, but he is a fast man for a big dude, and he gets those jets going, and he can really be a weapon on the bases too.
Anything else for Coach?